Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Bishop. It's the Tier 5 British SPG and it's located on the new map of new version of Pilsen, and it's under the command of Arc 821. Now you can see 2 marks of excellence on his barrel. He really knows how to handle the Bishop, make it sing. As you know, it's the 4.5 inch gun mounted on a Valentine chassis. Tier 5 British SPG. It's very accurate at shooting over obstructions, and it's got a great reload as well as aiming. And battle has commenced. And he's moving away to his firing position, and it's all new. But it's difficult to know where to go. It's so different. And I can't tell if this is the west or the east spawn of Pilsen. There's the factories, the new factories. It certainly looks very different, actually. I think it looks better than the old one. Now he's well out in the open, actually, so he would be visible, but I'm sure that we're going to find some enemies soon. Actually, it's the south of the map. That's it. I was thinking it was either east or west. No, it's the south. Okay. Well, he's fired 1 round at the enemy already, and he's moving off. Now, Type 95 is actually behind the building, but too close to it. He's in cover. There's a 25 TP. That's a Tier 5 Polish tank, one of the new ones. He can't hit that, but he can hit that Panzer 38 NA. He fires around and moves on. Oh, he got a hit. 194 hit points. A good hit, a solid hit. Going for the T-34S, working out where it's going, round out. Oh, lands just behind him. He was moving just too quickly. A lot of these tanks are staying virtually still because there's some tanks engaging them. So, of course, whilst they're engaging, they're fighting against each other. They can't move about too much, but the T-34S is now moving. Now he's behind that building. He's in cover. Can he get shots on the others? Well, he's looking around for targets that he can hit. Can't hit that Panzer 34. He's in cover behind that building. Can he get a shell through the roof? Yes, he can. I think, well, maybe not, actually. I was thinking he can, but he's got a red line. That would indicate there's some obstruction in the way. Maybe a tower that's stopping him from firing. And, yeah, I think there's a tower nearby. That's what was causing it, the problem. Okay, now can he shoot there? He's looking. Yes, he can shoot now. And he's got a 14 TP. That's a Tier 4 Polish. Round out. And a hit. 213. It's got a 10.2 second reload. Okay, there's a Stug 3B. The B version, not the G version. And he's just been killed by the T-34S. Now he's been spotted by the enemy. Sixth sense went off. He needs to move, otherwise the enemy Arty might target him. It's a 14 TP, and there's a T-34S, and he got a hit. He definitely got a hit on him. Fired it almost horizontally at the T-34. He's so close now. In fact, he's very close, dangerously close to the enemy. And there's a 25 TP, Tier 5 Polish. Got a nice hit for 169. He's backing away. In fact, that hit looks like it went straight through the turret on the right side. Trying for another shot. And kill shot. 25 hit points. First kill of the game. Okay, it's reloaded. Now, one of the good things about the Bishop is it can reload very quickly, but it can also aim quickly. T-34 wiped out. 162 hit points. That's the one he hit earlier. There's a 14 TB hidden around that corner. He's loaded. And he's aiming at the corner. There's no splash on the Bishop. It's basically a 4.5 inch gun. It's not. It doesn't have a splash at all. Or if there is a splash, it's only if the shell lands right next door to the vehicle, but doesn't actually hit the vehicle. Just right next to the tracks or something like that. That 14 TP doesn't want to move out of the position he's in. He knows he's in danger. In fact, there's 2 tanks lining up to kill him now, as well as Arc 821. he definitely doesn't want to come around that corner. I think people are going to have to go in and get him. No, they've shot him and killed him that way. There's the Type 95 dialing in and round out. And it's a hit for 11. In fact, that was a near miss there. Got 11 hit points off a near miss. It tracked the Type 95. And that's a direct hit. Wipes him out. 209. Unfortunately, we lost our 14 TP to the enemy Gorilla. And he's got a red line on that 3-4 at the moment, so he can't hit it. But when it moves back far enough, he can get a shot on it. And he fired around him just after it was killed. Right, he's got 3 kills. There are 4 enemies remaining. One's a medium. That's the M3 Lee. The other is a tank destroyer. That's the T-67. The other 2 are Artys. The Gorilla, which is the Tier 5 German, and the Sturmpanzer II, which is the Tier 4 German. Both of those have got 15cm guns. He's moving off towards the factory area. If he does go into the factory, it would have to be direct shooting because he's very unlikely to be able to shoot out through the roof at the enemy. Mind you, it has been done before, I know that. Okay. Now we are literally hunting the enemy, but we're also relying on our teammates to find them. If we find them, we can shoot them face to face. And I've actually done that and taken out enemy heavies with my bishop face to face. Well, wherever the enemy are, they are hiding. Oh, there's a shell from one of them. And there's the Sturmpanzer. It's been located. Okay, dialing in the aim. Taking aim. Round out. Kill shot! 84 hit points, and that's his 4th kill. You can get 2 more, you can get a Top Gun. He's loaded. Oh, the T-67's been spotted. He's coming up from the south. Will we be able to get a shot at him? Well... yes, round out. Oh, it's a kill shot. He got the top. No, he's got 5 kills now. He did get the T-67. Needs 1 more kill to get the Top Gun. And someone is capping. Now he fired at where the Gorilla was last seen. He was last seen in grid square A6. And I think he thinks that he's still over there. So we're starting to cap now. And yes, he has been seen. So I think the Gorilla is over there. Yeah, he's just fired at him and stunned him. But he's got a long reload now. And of course, Arc 821 hasn't. So dialing in and kill shot. 128. That's a Top Gun. And the enemy is capping. But we are ahead in the cap. So if things stay the way they are right now, it probably will be a draw. Because there's a difference of only 5 seconds or less than 5 seconds between the capping. So we need to get a reset on the enemy. Either that or the T-34S needs to come into the cap with us so that we can then win. Now I do believe that Arc 821 may have the high caliber as well. T-34S is moving south as quickly as he can. Now the enemy is an M3 Lee. Oh, he stopped capping. He's come out the cap. Now maybe he's thinking he can come up here and kill Arc 821. He is headed directly north through the factories. And he's outside our range at the moment. As you can see there, we've got a grey line. He's exchanging fire with the T-34S. And meanwhile, the capping is continuing. We've got 23 seconds left to cap out. I don't think the M3 can make that distance in that time to get a reset. He's going to have to move if he wants to. And I don't think he's going to. 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's capped out. He's won. And that means he's picked up an Invader medal for capping out. And that's the game. He's won. He's got victory. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats for this one. And it's an ace tanker for Arc 821 in the Bishop on the new version of Pilsen. He also picked up a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 17 in that one. A high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle. An Invader medal for capping out and capping to win and getting at least 80 cap points in the process. A Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. And he got the counter battery fire medal because he took out both of the enemy Arty, the Sturmpanzer II and the Gorilla with 1 shot apiece, which was very good. Let's have a look at the team scores. Highest damage, 1,606 hit points of damage. The next highest score was the T67. He managed 1,014. Then there was the T34 shielded on the enemy team. He had 894. And the Jagdpanzer on his team, on Arc's team, managed 770. When it came to kills, it was Arc 821 who got the highest number. He got 6. The 25 TP on the enemy team, he only managed 3 kills. So it's half the number that Arc did. And the T34 shielded, as well as the Gorilla, T67 and the 14 TP, they only managed 2 kills apiece. When it came to base XP, it was again the Bishop, which managed 848 base experience points, followed by the T34 shielded with 721, the Jagdpanzer with 565, and the T34 shielded with 521. When it comes to the detail report, he fired 17 rounds, he got 10 direct hits, 3 penetrations, 1 splash. So it was a splash on the T95, T95 heavy, yes, or the Japanese heavy tank. Did damage of 1,606 hit points, of which 536 were at more than 300 meters. He hit 8 of the enemy, but killed 6 of them, and did damage assistance of 112 hit points. He did get 100 cap points for capping out. On a standard account, he earned 21,914 credits. And after repair, ammunition resupply and consumables, now he did use premium consumables, he actually suffered a loss of 2,356 credits of that battle. He also received 848 base XP and a personal reserves bonus going at the same time for 100%, so he took away 1,696 experience points altogether. But I think it was a pretty interesting battle around Pilsen, just to see what the new map looks like, and I think all of us are going to become more knowledgeable about this map as we play more battles on it. I haven't played on it, the new one yet. I have played on Minsk and I have played on Studzianski, and I certainly enjoyed Studzianski. Minsk was less enjoyable though, because I lost both battles I played on it, but certainly looks like Ark enjoyed Pilsen because he won very nicely indeed. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.